You're hitting the gym religiously, dialing in that nutrition, maybe even experimenting with different supplements.
Yeah.
But those muscle gains just aren't happening the way you hoped.
Mm,
Frustrating.
absolutely. It's a common problem, and it can feel like you're doing everything right,
Yeah.
but still hitting a wall.
Exactly. And you start wondering, is there something missing in the equation?
Yeah.
Well, we've been digging deep into some research from TestoFuel,
Yeah.
and it turns out the key to unlocking those gains might be tied to a hormone you already know,
Mm-hmm.
testosterone.
What's fascinating is that while we often associate testosterone with things like energy and drive, uh, its role in muscle growth is absolutely crucial.
Oh, interesting.
Think of it this way. Testosterone is like the conductor of an orchestra, orchestrating a symphony of processes within your body to build muscle.
Okay, so it's not just about having testosterone, it's about how it's actually working.
Precisely. Testosterone directly influences protein synthesis, the process of actually building new muscle tissue from the protein you consume.
Right.
And not only that, it helps prevent muscle breakdown so you're holding on to those hard-earned
So
gains.
it's like a double whammy building and protecting your muscles.
No, or it's so important.
But here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Testosterone also works in tandem with another key growth hormone,
Mm-hmm.
to further amplify muscle growth.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a powerful duo working behind the scenes.
A dynamic duo for muscle gains.
Yes.
Okay, so we know testosterone is essential, but what happens when your body isn't producing enough of it?
That's when you start encountering those frustrating plateaus.
Right.
You're putting in the work, but the results just aren't showing.
Yeah.
It's like your car is stuck in first gear. No matter how hard you push the gas pedal, you're not going to reach top speed.
And it's not just about the physical aspect, is it?
Right.
I've heard low testosterone can affect mood, energy, even self-esteem. It can really impact your whole life. Absolutely, and it can create a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Low testosterone can lead to increased body fat, and increased body fat can further suppress testosterone production. It's a slippery slope that can be tough to break free from.
So what's the solution? Some people might be tempted by shortcuts like steroids,
Yeah.
but we all know those come with serious risks.
Exactly. Steroids are like a quick burst of adrenaline. They might give you temporary gains, but the long-term consequences can be devastating to your health.
Right.
We definitely don't advocate for that route.
So how do we boost testosterone safely and naturally? Well, that's where TestoFuel comes in.
Okay.
They claim to have a natural solution that supports your body's own testosterone production.
Their approach is based on a blend of natural ingredients, and they have some pretty compelling testimonials from people who have seen impressive results. One that really stands out is from a legend in the bodybuilding world, Mr. Olympia Master Robbie Robinson.
Robbie Robinson.
Yeah.
That's a name that carries some serious weight in the fitness world.
Yeah.
What's his take on TestoFuel?
He credits TestoFuel with helping him maintain his physique and energy levels even as he gets older.
Wow.
And, as we age, testosterone production naturally declines, so that's a pretty significant statement.
So maybe there is a way to work with our bodies, not against them, to achieve those fitness goals. I'm definitely intrigued.
We'll hold on to that thought because in the next part of our deep dive, we're going to break down exactly how TestoFuel claims to boost testosterone naturally.
Okay.
We'll look at the key ingredients, the science behind their approach, and even hear from some real users who've put it to the test.
Sounds like we're about to unlock some serious knowledge here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Sounds good.
All right, so we've established that testosterone is the driving force behind muscle growth, and TestoFuel claims to boost it naturally. Let's dive into the specifics. What's in this formula that makes it so special?
Well, they focus on 3 key ingredients: D-aspartic acid, vitamin D, and oyster extract. Each one plays a distinct role in supporting testosterone production.
Okay, let's unpack that D-aspartic acid. That's a mouthful. What's the deal with that one?
D-aspartic acid, or DAA, is an amino acid found naturally in the body. Now, this isn't just any amino acid. It's actually involved in the production of luteinizing hormone, which signals the testes to produce more testosterone.
So it's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
DAA triggers a chain reaction that ultimately leads to more testosterone. Pretty clever.
Exactly. And there's research to back it up. Studies have shown that supplementing with DAA can lead to significant increases in testosterone levels, sometimes in as little as 13 days.
Wow, that's impressive. What about vitamin D? We usually hear about it for bone health, but I'm guessing there's more to the story.
You're right, vitamin D is crucial for strong bones, but it's also considered a steroid hormone and a vital one at that.
Oh, really?
It plays a key role in supporting anabolic hormones, including testosterone.
Hold on. Did you say steroid hormone? But we were just talking about avoiding steroids.
Don't worry, it's not the same thing as the synthetic steroids people use for muscle gain. Vitamin D is a naturally occurring hormone that our bodies produce when exposed to sunlight. And when it comes to testosterone, studies suggest that ensuring adequate vitamin D levels can actually help boost strength, muscle mass, and even metabolic health.
Okay, so that's DAA and vitamin D working their magic. What about oyster extract? I know oysters have a reputation as an aphrodisiac, but what does that have to do with testosterone?
Well, there's actually a connection. Oysters are incredibly rich in zinc, a mineral that's been shown to have a direct impact on testosterone levels.
So it's not just an old wives' tale.
Not at all. Clinical trials have shown that zinc supplementation can lead to significant increases in testosterone, particularly in individuals who might be deficient.
So all three of these ingredients, DAA, vitamin D, and oyster extract, they're like a power trio, each contributing in their own way to boosting testosterone naturally.
Exactly. And it's worth noting that TestoFuel is manufactured in FDA and CGMP certified facilities in the USA, so you can be confident in the quality and safety of the product.
Okay, so we've got the science behind the ingredients, but what about real-world results? I know TestoFuel features some pretty compelling testimonials from people who have used the product. Let's hear what they have to say.
Absolutely. Testimonials are always a good way to gauge how a product performs in the real world. We have one here from Nicholas, who was struggling to see results despite putting in the time at the gym. He felt like he'd hit a wall, tried countless supplements, but nothing seemed to work.
Sounds familiar? So what changed for him?
He came across TestoFuel online and was impressed by the positive reviews. He decided to give it a try, and, well, he seems pretty happy with the results.
What kind of results did he experience?
He reported a noticeable increase in his strength and energy levels. He was finally able to push himself harder in the gym and started seeing the muscle gains he'd been working so hard for.
That's fantastic. It's always inspiring to hear about people overcoming those plateaus and achieving their fitness goals.
It is. And while Nicholas's experience is encouraging, it's important to remember that individual results may vary. Everyone's body is different and responds to things in unique ways.
That's a good point. But it's clear that TestoFuel has helped a lot of people achieve impressive results. And it all comes back to that key ingredient, testosterone.
Right. Without enough testosterone, you're fighting an uphill battle when it comes to building muscle.
But with the right support, whether it's through lifestyle changes, diet, or potentially a supplement like TestoFuel, you can give your body the tools it needs to maximize its muscle building potential.
That's a crucial takeaway from this deep dive.
So what does this all mean? This deep dive has shown us that testosterone plays a vital role in muscle growth. While some might be tempted by shortcuts like steroids, there are potentially safer natural ways to support your body's testosterone production.
And TestoFuel offers an intriguing approach with its blend of natural ingredients and positive user testimonials.
What stands out to you from all this information? What are you going to explore further?
Well, I'm personally intrigued by the research behind D-aspartic acid and its impact on testosterone levels. I'm also curious to learn more about the potential long-term benefits of using a natural testosterone booster like TestoFuel.
Me too. It's definitely something worth researching further. And if you're intrigued by TestoFuel's claims and want to learn more about their ingredients, research, and customer experiences, we've included a link below to their official website.
Don't forget, knowledge is power. Keep asking questions, do your research, and make informed decisions about your health and fitness.
And remember, you have the potential to achieve amazing things. We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive. It's amazing how something like testosterone, which we often associate with masculinity and drive, can have such a profound impact on our ability to build muscle.
Yeah, it really highlights the interconnectedness of our bodies. Hormones play such a crucial role in so many different processes, and when one is out of balance, it can have a ripple effect on our overall health and well-being.
Absolutely, and in this case, it seems like that imbalance can lead to those frustrating plateaus we were talking about earlier.
Right.
But what's fascinating is that there might be a way to address that imbalance naturally without resorting to potentially harmful shortcuts like steroids.
That's the exciting part.
Yeah.
TestoFuel's approach using natural ingredients like D-aspartic acid, vitamin D, and oyster extract is an interesting concept, and the testimonials we've seen suggest that it's helping people achieve real results.
It's inspiring to hear stories like Nicholas is someone who was struggling to see progress, felt like they'd hit a wall, but then found something that helped them break through and achieve their goals.
It's a reminder that we don't have to settle for feeling stuck or frustrated. There are options out there, and it's worth exploring them.
Definitely. Knowledge is power, and the more we understand about how our bodies work, the better equipped we are to make informed decisions about our health and fitness.
Exactly. And when it comes to testosterone and muscle growth, there's still so much to discover and learn.
Right.
But this deep dive has given us a great starting point.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
So what are your final thoughts on all of this? What really stood out to you?
What struck me is the importance of a holistic approach.
Okay.
Yes, supplements like TestoFuel might play a role, but it's crucial to remember that they're not a magic bullet.
Right. A healthy diet, regular exercise, stress management, sleep, all of these factors contribute to optimal testosterone levels and overall well-being.
It's about finding what works best for you, listening to your body, and making informed choices that support your individual needs and goals.
Well said. And if you're intrigued by TestoFuel's approach and want to learn more, we encourage you to check out the link to their official website below. You can dive deeper into their research, ingredients, and customer experiences.
Remember, this is just the beginning of your journey. Keep exploring, keep learning, and never stop striving to reach your full potential.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of testosterone and muscle growth. We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.